pretty humorous ones. Just gonna run them by you. Chucky Roderheed of New England, Illinois, writes, from 81 to 83, David Lee Roth hired midget security guards. When touring with David, would you think of ever bringing them on your staff?
Wait, what? I can't hear you, brother.
All right. From 81 to 83, David Lee Roth hired midget security guards when he was with Van Halen. Did you, when touring with David, ever consider bringing on midget security guards?
Bringing midgets on?
As he had them for security when he was with Van Halen.
I didn't know that.
So that'd be no.
I'd say he's an equal opportunity employer. That's great.
Yeah.
Good for David.
So that's, let's see what other ones we got here. This is from a guy out of
Cheers.
what the hell is this?
Cheers.
Conrad, Kentucky.
I had a good one tonight, man. I had a good time. Did you? Is it alright for you? Yeah.
Extremely reverberating.
I have
Really hard to get intelligibility out of it.
The guys in the opening act were saying it sounded really good.
It got there, but it was like, what I expect. I mean, I was like, live checker as fast as I could go today. Yeah, great, that's great, go on next. Play a little bit more. Yeah, okay, fine, let's go on. That was alright. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, that counts for something. It does count for something.
Here's a good one. This is from Barry Chlorophylle out of Chicago, Illinois. I live in Chicago and Union Station is a bitch. I've been looking for an alternative. Can I get a copy of schedules of trains running out of your heart? In regards to the Heartbreak Station song.
So what's the question?
I think what he's asking is, I think the guy is a jackass personally. And I think what he's asking is, in the song, she took the last train, you know, line, out of my heart. He's actually taking that literally and stating, can I get a copy of schedules of trains running out of your heart?
So what he's saying is he wants to pick up on the chicks, my chicks.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, you know, if he can catch up with the trains.
You can get some scraps. What is going along with that? How has the women's situation changed from, say, your days with Long Cold Winter to nowadays? I mean, do you still have a steady following with?
Yeah, I mean, we track pretty much the same kind of crowds. You know, it's a mixture of young and old and male, female. You know, I think we have a pretty broad audience.
Where do you think you have your strongest following? Like, is there a certain city that you go to and it just, they fucking love Cinderella?
It's pretty much the same everywhere.
Spread out.
I mean, our fans are real loyal. And it's, you know, I mean, we have a good time everywhere we go. We have real good crowds on this tour.
Here's another one and this one has to be, I thought it was a mistake when I saw it. Red out of Conrad, Kentucky. I read that on the song Shelter Me, Roy Clark assisted on electric banjo. Have you worked with any other Hee Haw members with his Cinderella, I guess, worked with any other Hee Haw?
The whole cast actually backed us up on that song.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So that isn't in there?
No, Roy Clark did the solo on Shelter Me.
Hold on. I could have sworn that wasn't right. And no Hee Haw. And let's see what other ones we got here. This is another one I thought was humorous. It's from Dudley Schmalz out of Michiganville, Indiana. How many tears actually fell before your eyes? And I think this is in regards to Nobody's Fool. My buddy Rudy claims it was 17 drops, but I say it's more like 25.
More like what?
25 drops.
25? He's closer.
He's closer than the other.
Yeah, he was closer without going over.
So he wins.
He wins, yeah.
Showcase.
It's like The Price is Right.
Yeah.
see what other ones we got. I'm a bit. Here's another one. It's I'm a big fan of Jackal, and I think Jackal and Cinderella are two of the greatest bands touring. Why don't you guys use a chainsaw in any of your songs?
I think a chainsaw would be detrimental to my '59 Les Paul. I just couldn't see taking a chainsaw to that guitar. Although it would probably sound great.
This one, and this is another person that obviously, because we read on your internet site, we pulled some information on the bio, and it said that, I thought it said something about Bon Jovi discovering you, but from this person, it's a girl, Lana Plagari of St. Francis, Wisconsin, says, I read that you discovered Bon Jovi, and I think Tom Keifer did a great job in Moonlight and Valentino. What's next for the band?
I think she has her facts back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But no acting in the future for Tom?
No, I'm not much of an actor. I like to watch movies, but I wouldn't want to be in them.
When your band broke up, or when you said you went through a breakup, what was the reasons for the breakup, and why did you guys say, let's bring it all back?
We were dropped by Mercury Records after our fourth record, and at the time there wasn't really a label that we felt confident in to go make a record with. So we kind of all went our own way for a while. And Sony, this new Sony deal, and John Kalodner are the inspiration for us getting back together. They believe in us.
Kalodner, isn't he brought Jackal on too, didn't he? Didn't he work with Jackal?
Yeah.
And Rat too, I know.
Aerosmith and Journey, both those.
Is he the guy that got poisoned, you know? Because I know they just Columbia just signed Poison too, I think.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
Here's another one. In terms of power ballads, I don't think any other band matches Cinderella. What is it that makes your songs such as Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone, songs such as that, what makes those songs so powerful?
I don't know.
Is there anything different you do with when you approach a song like that than, say, Gypsy Road or
I think they're just, very heartfelt, and that adds to the feeling and the emotion of the song. It's just something that we're, I guess, good at.
Was it were any of those personal experiences, like you sat
It
down?
all is. Everything I write is. It all is. I try to write from my heart.
Trying to think of anything. Well, this one kind of ties in with that. This is from a girl out of Kenya City, Iowa. When you sing Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone, how do you continue on singing after the lyrics tearing through my soul?
How do I continue on singing?
Yeah, I think what she's written to us before. She thinks that the power of that lyric, tearing through my soul, is so much that in her mind she couldn't even go on with the song. So she asked, how does Tom continue on?
Well, I haven't broken down yet on that, but
any warning signs on the, when you're singing it, do you ever feel like this might be the last time I can get through singing those lyrics?
not really, no. Those songs just come very natural to me because I wrote them and they came from my heart, and I just sing them every night, and I don't even, it's part of me. It just comes out.
Do you know on the new one that's coming out?
It's not something that I really dissect or think about. When I'm on stage, I'm just letting emotions out.
Do you know, have you recorded any music that you know for a fact will be on the upcoming album in '99? Or is that something you're going to wait for a while?
We haven't recorded anything yet. We're just like I said, getting the band back together. And I've been writing, and we haven't cut any tracks yet.
So you started out in July. Was there a point on the tour where you said, this is starting to sound like the old Cinderella, this is what... Or, I mean, was there any kind of learning curve or kind of a period where you said, we seem still a little bit off, or...
Well, it's always, you know, when you start up a new tour and you've been off for a while, it takes a while to get the wheels oiled. We had this tour, you know, was a lot of stop and go. We actually started in February. We did about 6 weeks of dates, and my voice blew up. We had to come off the road, and I had surgery, and we started up again in July. So, I think when we started up in July, it really started to feel like the shit again, you know? Because I was pretty shaky those first 6 weeks we did, because my voice was injured.
So what do they tell you when your voice, when you're coming back from something like that? Are they saying lay off the high notes, or are they saying?
Well, you have to work your way, you have to build back up to it. You know, when I had my surgery in May, beginning of May, and I worked all through May and June and half of July, reconditioning my voice and getting it back in shape. And then when we hit the road, it was still a building process.
Because right now,
a couple weeks into the tour, I started feeling like normal again.
Because I had read that, and then I was thinking the last time I saw you was Long Cold Winter, and that was way back. But then I remembered how great that sounded, and then I heard you tonight, and it seemed like nothing had changed. No, it seemed like your voice was dead on right tonight, like it was, you know, 10 years ago.
Yeah, I haven't lost anything from it. I've had 3 operations over the last 8 years, 9 years. You know, it's part of it goes with the territory of being a rock singer, you know. I think I sing with a lot of intensity, so I pay a price. But I have a good surgeon, and I have some good vocal teachers and stuff that I work with, and I don't think I'm going to blow it up again.
What's the best part about being a rock singer / rock star? What part of the life?
That hour and a half that we just did up there.
That's it?
That's the pinnacle. I mean, that's the best part of it. The whole touring thing is just great. This band loves to tour. We love being out here. We love being in a different city every day. We just love it, you know, the whole thing. But the highlight is definitely the show.
Yeah.
That's what we live for.
You might have. This one I thought was out of about 100 questions, this had to be the dumbest one we've read. From Johnny Jenkins of Hibbing, Minnesota. This is directed at yourself. Is it true that in your time off from touring, you're employed as a nanny's assistant, using your soothing voice to lull children to sleep?
That is true.
That is true.
Children under 5 find my voice to be quite soothing to go to sleep to.
So you not only are a rock singer, but you also sing lullabies?
Yeah, the children under 5.
Yeah. So Johnny was dead on it.
He's dead on it.
All right. I think that's
He's got his finger on the pulse.
Well, I think that's all the questions we got. But.